Lately, I've been seeing people wear a t-shirt that says, F cancer. And I take pause, and it even disturbs me a little bit because from a spiritual perspective, that energy is actually directed toward themselves, toward their own body. In this video, I'd like to explore what it means to heal from cancer from a spiritual perspective. Hi, my name is Michelle Fondin. I am the author of 12 published books, including Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, The Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit, and Enlightened Medicine, Your Power to Get Well Now, an integrative approach to healing the 7 deadly lifestyle diseases. You can find all of my published books on Amazon and Ingram Spark. The links are all below. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you here. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I teach meditation online, on demand. Meditation is a great way to heal each and every day and to reconnect the aspects of yourself, including your higher spiritual self. Now, before we begin this discussion on healing cancer, a spiritual perspective, I am going to go with a disclaimer here. Huge disclaimer. This video is not meant in any way, shape, or form to be medical advice. This is a spiritual perspective only, a mind, body, spirit perspective. And if you or someone you love is experiencing any type of cancer, please consult with your medical professional for further information on how to treat it. There, got the disclaimer all done. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this principle of healing cancer from a spiritual perspective. Most people have this idea, this notion that cancer is something way out there, right? They think it's like an invader into the body, like a virus or a bacteria. In fact, nothing is further from the truth. Cancer is your body, your cells, individual cells, not all the cells, but individual cells forgetting their purpose, what they were meant to do, what they needed to do, and then they go into unhealthy patterns. So they are your cells. Cancer cells are just your cells. They're your cells. And so you can understand that when we have this fight against cancer, when we have all these banners and these signs and these campaigns and these fundraisers and these t-shirts that say F cancer, that is kind of going against the grain, if you will, because, okay, first of all, where your attention goes, energy flows. So if you're constantly saying the word cancer, 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 fight cancer, it's going to grow cancer. And more people are going to have instances of cancer, and more people are going to have ideas of cancer. More people are going to place their focus, their awareness on that. Secondarily, it's not as if it is an outside intruder coming in to wreak havoc on your body. It is your body not integrated and certain cells not remembering their purpose, their divine purpose, which every cell, we have trillions of cells in our body, and all these cells work together synchronistically, and then a cell has an individual purpose. So each of our 3 trillion cells has an individual purpose, and it knows what to do. It's programmed with what to do. I'm going to read to you a small passage from one of Deepak Chopra's books. This is from Power, Freedom, and Grace by Dr. Deepak Chopra. In biology, there's a term called apoptosis, which means programmed cellular death. In the absence of apoptosis or apoptosis, not sure how it's pronounced, cells forget to die. And this condition is called cancer. Cancer cells have lost the memory of death. They don't know how to die. And in their quest for immortality, they kill the host body upon which they are dependent for their life. So there you go. Cancer are your cells. And when we try to fight against it or say, F cancer, we're really saying, F you body, F you cells. And really that's the complete opposite direction in which you want to go when it comes to healing. If you missed my video that I produced earlier this week about a return to wholeness, I'm going to put that right there that you can view after this video. But what I spoke about is that the word heal is from an ancient English term, which means whole. So healing means a return to wholeness. And through the healing process, through the reintegration process, when you, as an individual, remember who you are, you remember your wholeness, your cells can then remember their wholeness and remember their purpose. Now, we are intimately connected with our souls. How couldn't we be? We are so intimately. You are the only person who knows how to program your cells. No one else knows how to do that but you. You are unique. You are an individual. You are a snowflake. And that is why in the medical community, it is so difficult to beat cancer, if you will, because cancer is so individual to the person, to the individual, because they are your individual cells. And your individual cells are not only physical. Your individual cells are comprised of your mind, your thoughts, your intellect, your emotions, your experiences. Your cells are comprised of your soul, the collective soul. Your cells are comprised of your unique, not only DNA, but your unique life experiences. And so when you think about that, your return to wholeness or helping your cells to remember their purpose, you need to move into the body and train your body to remember its purpose. Now that can come through so many means. One is diet and nutrition. Obviously, those are the most obvious choices. And exercise, detoxification of the body, which I do talk about not only in Enlightened Medicine, but I also go into detail on a detoxification of the body in the Wheel of Healing with Ayurveda. So you can go into detoxification of the body, which detoxes the cells and then jumpstarts those cells to help them remember their purpose. You can go through the mind-body connection and talk to your cells into reintegration and to remember their dharma or their purpose. So instead of getting angry and frustrated at this disease that we have named cancer, it's better to have compassion and understanding for that part of your body that is not remembering its sole purpose. And when you think about it, as you bring body awareness to that area of your body, you can coax your body gently into remembering why it is here for you and serving you as a whole person. And really, that is the way that I healed from my thyroid cancer when I was 28. Now, I was very young. I did use Western medicine to go through some traditional treatments. However, the healing process does not stop at the surgeries, the treatments. The healing process is really going to the root cause of the problem and helping your body to remember its purpose. Now, the way I personally did this, one of the ways, was through the chakra system, and I write about it in my book, Chakra Healing for Vibrant Energy. But thyroid cancer is in the throat. I focused on the throat chakra and went on a deep dive into why my throat chakra was blocked and not allowing energy to flow, because my thyroid obviously forgot its purpose. So that way I was able to then heal that area of my body and open and align and remind my body through many things how to heal and how to remember its unique purpose. And I did this through vocalization, through talking to people, sharing my emotions, my heartfelt feelings. The heart chakra comes before the throat chakra. And through singing, articulating, orating, right? All of the things that we use the throat chakra for. You can do this too, bringing awareness to the area of your body that is sick, talking to your cells and asking your cells what they need. And you will get various answers. You can do this just through a mindful exercise. It's actually quite simple. You don't even have to believe in it to do it. Just throw caution to the wind, right? Just be like, I'm gonna try it. Who knows if it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. So if you're experiencing that ailment in any particular area of the body, just sit in silence and then talk to the cells in that part of your body and ask those cells why they've forgotten their purpose. It could be suppressed childhood memories, suppressed emotions. It could be something traumatic that happened to you that you have forgotten. It could be something that you're currently dealing with that you have not changed. It could be poor diet and exercise. It could be consistent thoughts of unworthiness. There are so many ways in which disease manifests, but it's always through a mind-body connection. The beautiful part about realizing that a disease such as cancer is really your cells forgetting their purpose, their dharma. The beautiful part is that it empowers you. Because when you shift your focus from an outside invader, like screw you outside invader, to, oh yeah, this is not some outside invader. This is just me doing this to me. And not to take guilt, not to take shame or blame, but it is the point of empowerment. Because if it is something inside of you, if it is your cells who are forgetting their purpose, or the specific cells in that specific area forgetting their purpose, then you can actually do something about it. You don't have to always go to the outside for answers. You can start some of your healing right now. Even if you are going through traditional treatments, you can start that healing right now by going on the inside and connecting with that part of your body that obviously has forgotten its purpose. So that is totally empowering. As in all disease or even tragedy or challenging life events, cancer is an invitation to help you take pause and move more toward wholeness. It is usually a red flag. It is usually a signal telling you that something has been off for quite some time. And so it is an opportunity for exploration into deeper meaning and a deeper dive into your unique wholeness. So the more you look at it as an opportunity to course correct, again, that empowerment has further reach for you. Your body is meant for healing. Your body has an innate intelligence that is designed to heal. So it's not as if you need to do huge things to encourage the body to heal. Your body already knows how to heal. You just need to bring awareness to the parts of the body and realize the blocks that have been there through various life experiences, or maybe not detoxing the body, not having proper nutrition, or having thoughts that are not geared toward body healing on the day-to-day. You might want to ask yourself through this spiritual perspective, which parts of my life are not in alignment? Which parts of my life have been off for quite some time? You don't have to do anything about it right away, but it is really good just to bring awareness to that because you can start the conversation with yourself. Next, I would like you to bring love to that part of your body that is ailing. Instead of saying, screw you, Cancer, I'd like you to say, I love you, that part of my body. I bring love and warmth and compassion and healing and beautiful light each and every day. I'm not trying to stamp you out. I know you are my cells. I am going to love you into alignment. I'm going to love you into your purpose. I'm going to send you beautiful light to heal each and every day. And I'm going to love you into wholeness. Now, this does not mean that you need to ignore the treatments that you and your medical practitioner have put into place. That is an individual decision between you and your medical team. However, all of these spiritual guidance exercises can be done together with any treatment that you are receiving. So oftentimes when we change our mind, we change our thoughts, we change our emotions, whatever treatments we are receiving from Western medicine actually work better as we integrate both sides of the equation. So I hope that I really inspired you to look at the disease of cancer from a very different perspective. That it's not some invader coming to ruin your life. It's just a message. It's a part of your body that's giving you a message that something has been off. So your job is to love that part of your body, get the bigger picture, understand the message, talk to it, talk to those cells, get the message, search your life for misalignment and what has been going on for quite some time, whether it's in your relationships, your job, your environment, your home, with family members, with friends, with poor food and drink, with lack of exercise, with lack of detoxing the body, with a lack of connection to your higher spiritual self or your source. Whatever it happens to be, you know how you have been out of alignment. So the call is to gently guide yourself, your cells back into alignment so that they can remember their purpose. I hope this was helpful. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Please click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this with others who might be experiencing a cancer diagnosis and would like to have a more holistic perspective. Thank you so much for your support of my work. You can purchase one of my 12 published books. You can join my meditation course. Meditation is a wonderful way not only to guide yourself gently through the process of disease into healing and wholeness, but it's also a great daily practice for the rest of your life. Thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next video.